He needs to really be checked out, and whatever the diagnosis is, and catch it early. Maybe there's something that could be done.
Okay, so it's been confirmed that Chrisean Jr. is in fact blind in both eyes, and that was confirmed by Karissa, Blueface's mom. And I'm telling you, I have to go back and watch the video to when they was in a restaurant, because that's the first thing my mind went to. They was in a restaurant and Chrisean was trying to feed him mashed potatoes, and he wasn't grabbing for the spoon. He wasn't even opening up his mouth, and it makes sense now because he could not see anything. It all makes sense. He wasn't even really blinking. He was just straight staring into the distance. And it's just sad. We all knew something was wrong. Even though she did confirm some type of syndrome that causes him to cry like he's a cat. They did confirm that. At least Karissa confirmed that. I don't remember Chrisean confirming anything like that. But man, my heart really goes out to this little boy, because his mom was definitely smoking and drinking while she was pregnant. And we all seen her on Blueface and Chrisean little TV show. We seen her on the Bad Girls Club. We seen her out of
where we maintain a hot street and a steaming hot cup of tea. If you have been following the entire drama between Blueface and Chrisean Rock, you are already aware that since Chrisean became pregnant, with baby Junior, everything has been nothing but mayhem. Nearly 2 years have passed, and the drama has not subsided, but rather gotten worse. But now it's on a whole other level because Blueface is supposedly becoming viral on social media. For what reason? After several home videos went viral, baby Junior's recent health problems gained widespread attention, and let's say the internet had a lot to say about them. Frame by frame, disassembled then, everything changed in an instant. After reportedly losing it, Blueface snapped back online and tried to calm the chaos, but instead of doing anything constructive, it just made things more confusing. People are now wondering about everything, including whether Junior should be in the spotlight at all and who is truly taking care of him. A slew of online experts posing as doctors then started diagnosing Junior from their phones, reporting symptoms and making assumptions about his ailment as if it were a hot issue.
I don't know if you guys seen Chrisean Jr.'s baby has been confirmed to be blind, completely blind. And I silently watched her journey when she was pregnant. I never followed Chrisean before that. I never followed Blueface. I never followed any of that, those people, their stories, their situations. But while she was pregnant, we all know there was she was going on a million different podcasts and
Speaking from behind bars, Blueface has a lot to say about the comments being made about baby Junior's condition on the internet. He is clearly irritated, and who wouldn't be, considering that everyone is now making assumptions about Junior's health online as if it were a group chat diagnosis session, with thousands of users jumping to conclusions, and one of the most extensively discussed Chrisean is being held accountable for the speculation that Junior might be displaying signs of a disorder connected to exposure during pregnancy. Her past behavior during her pregnancy, especially her frequent drinking and partying, as well as those viral videos in which she wasn't exactly keeping low-key, have also been brought up. The internet is bringing all of this stuff back into the public eye because it never forgets.
And I'm like, ain't no I'm like, the baby's in the stomach, yeah. No.
Some close to Chrisean have come forward to speculate that Junior might have had health problems before his birth, so it's starting to look like the rumors weren't simply internet chit-chat. Members of the circle are speaking up, including Karissa, Blueface's mother, who didn't hold back, openly expressing her worries, saying that she was concerned about some symptoms she had observed during her pregnancy, and then Whack 100 Blueface's manager recently addressed the issue, stating that concerns regarding Junior's health have been around for a while and weren't only based on internet speculation.
But, if I had to make an educated guess, I would say that yeah, the baby needs to really be checked out, and whatever the diagnosis is, and catch it early. Maybe there's something that could be done. But, and she has to stop taking it as a tax, or taking it as,
As you are already aware, Charleston White is the type of person who voices his ideas without holding back, so even he couldn't help but become involved. He was going viral and making jokes about the Junior issue online, treating it like a comedy.
Put up $5,000 that Blueface and Chrisean Rock have a Baby, let's start making bets now. Come on now, I'm calling bets. I got $5,000 that Chrisean Rock and Blueface have a reach. Baby gonna be dumb in the they not gonna have a healthy baby. I got bets on it right now. I got $2,000. I got a side bet that the baby don't make it. I got a $2,000 side bet that they baby don't make it. Who want to bet? If it ain't gonna be.
Outsiders could sense that something was amiss, but Chrisean was out here attempting to pretend that nothing was wrong. So much so that she posted on the internet, "No weapon formed against Junior shall prosper." Chrissy's own house girls were immediately sounding the alarm and voicing their worries about Junior. Some of them were genuinely concerned about the baby not receiving what he needed from the start, and they weren't keeping it cute behind the scenes, attempting to use scripture to silence the discussion. But let's be honest, as the videos went viral and people started analyzing every little detail of Junior's health, it became clear to many that this wasn't simply hate speech on the internet. People were truly nothing major issues. Here's where things become complicated because, although you would expect that Christians would be recognizing Junior's health issue and helping to make Blueface called her out, and she bounced on him like clockwork again. Then, as if it were nothing, she went off with a new boyfriend. With a collegiate football star, she is indeed killing it. Sis isn't being sulky about it either, let's say. She posted an unfiltered, full-length video of herself and Titan locking lips last week, and it sent social media into a frenzy. People were taken aback by the PDA as well as the timing, as Blueface was in jail talking about Junior's health while Chrisean was out on a date night. In addition to her public affair with Titan Newton, the streets were questioning if she was more focused on curing her son or flaunting her connection and trust. As soon as the video went viral, it started conversations on blogs all over the world. Currently, the Chrisean and Titan Newton scandal has divided the internet. While some people are cheering, others are saying things like, "Finally, she moved on." People are brutally criticizing her, arguing that she should put her child's needs ahead of some new, trendy college athlete. The comments, let's be honest, have been insane. Someone posted, "Why can't she just focus on herself and her child and make it make sense?" Another person said, "Junior is somewhere meowing and looking into space, and she's worried about posting pictures with a dude who still has to take finals." Not only are people speculating that Titan will return to the chaos she knows will occur in less than 90 days, but they are also anticipating a full circle moment, claiming that this new connection won't even survive long and that the second Blueface Titan will leave like a bad habit. After she goes home, Blue will go back there. That kind of prediction is awful, but it gets even worse from here. Blueface hasn't fully expressed his feelings about his son's mother having an affair with a rising football player, but someone else has, his mother. Karissa quickly took over the microphone and effectively became his Instagram PR. She shared negative comments about Blueface on social media, expressing her happiness that he has gone on while flashing a big smile. She went so far as to say something especially about Blueface being paired with someone who looks like Megan Thee Stallion. Do you think she would say that this is chess and not life? Now, fans are questioning whether Karissa is being sincere or if she is once again trolling.
I hope the baby got a brother yesterday. Won't he do it? Girl, that's how I had to get over my love. I had to get pregnant and move on. That'll make you move on. That'll make sure it's sealed, okay? You gotta hurry up and get the baby's almost 2. They gotta have siblings. I think kids should have siblings 2-3 years apart. No, I am in full congratulations. I am not no hater, honey. I'll never be no hater. I'm happy if they happy, I'm happy. Jane don't like John like that no more. I double, triple check. She says she don't like him like that no more. She'll be happy if John be happy and can get his visitation with his kids. She has a whole identity that she's creating for herself. She don't like him like that no more. So I think the next best thing is for him. He always told me his favorite person in the world, that if he could go and make it right, if he was more mature, would have been Megan Thee Stallion. So once they all grow up and they mature, I'm sure she liked him just as much as he liked her. It just was the timing. They was both becoming famous. You know, they was both feeling themselves. They both, Megan and Blue became famous together. So
In a bold Instagram post, Karissa Blueface's mother fueled the already blazing fire by saying, "Now no one can say anything to me. My son is predicted to marry the stallion in 2026. Like someone setting off a fireworks display in the comments, that one post caused the internet to blow up. In an attempt to shut it down, thousands of supporters of Megan and Stallion dragged out the entire message, stating things like, "Megan doesn't want to be engaged in that issue." Even worse, one fan added, "Megan doesn't want baggage and court dates." Someone else said, "She got a man." Karissa needs to quit living in her own dream and trust because she is currently being severely side-eyed. Since Chrisean eventually made the decision to end the cycle and go on with her life, many people assume she's just upset. If that's the case, then excellent for Chrisean. Karissa has been actively involved in Blueface's romantic life since day one, doing whatever she can, including creating bizarre collages of Blueface and Megan that resemble fan fiction, and tagging both of them as if she were bringing about a wedding. Even worse, she called Megan her new daughter-in-law. What is happening? This is where the heat builds. As though she's merely attempting to attract attention, the majority of people are laughing at her. Started circulating again, and Blueface dropped a subtly shocking revelation during that episode. Yeah, that already happened. As though it were normal and informal, he mentioned that he and Megan had once been involved in something. There are rumors circulating that Blueface and Megan first connected roughly 6 years ago, when they were both just getting started in the industry. The fact that they were in the same XXL freshman class of 2018 and were moving in the same places, performing and going to events progress in the industry is sometimes forgotten. Megan and Blueface probably had some real chances to get close behind the scenes when they were both making waves in the game, and it appears that they did. They were going to events together, walking the red carpet together, and according to Blueface's interview with Jason Lee, it wasn't only building a network without malice. When he said that they already had something, the internet jumped on it like it was official news. Megan, let's keep it 100 now. The back and forth with the infant, the turmoil with Tory Lanez, and Blueface's inclusion in the roster were all decisions that caused the internet to scoff. After being connected to her, all of these males, as though they were all on the Kiss and Tell playlist, turned around and broadcast something. While everyone is out there clowning, laughing, and speculating about who smashed whom and who might be next, one person is getting lost in the chaos. Nobody even batted an eye when Blueface claimed that he hit her. They just added it to the pile of messy flings that somehow always end up on social media. Chrisean Jr., the young child's name, is drowning in internet entanglement while grown-ups are still concerned about connections, and Sneak criticizes things like, "Come on, there's a whole baby in the mix, and he's not just a background character in a reality show." Not the cute kind of footage of Junior went viral recently. He was simply staring into space, unresponsive, and clearly not feeling well. The video went viral very fast, and people started speculating again. Concerns have been raised about Junior, who is now over 18 months old, not meeting his normal developmental milestones. After watching that video, this is particularly true because the comments were full of queries and accusations. Blueface took note immediately, of course, and started blaming Chrisean for everything. This most recent video clearly touched a nerve since it seems like every time the topic of Junior's health comes up, Blueface is there, ready to condemn Chrisean. Despite being in jail right now, he is still focused on what's happening, especially when it comes to his son's health. Additionally, let's not act as though it is brand new. Having been critical of Chrisean for months, Blueface recently posted on X saying, "My son's not healthy because she drank, smoked, and got high her whole pregnancy. She couldn't even take 1 month off." But posting angry comments about Junior's health online doesn't help unless you're actually doing something about it. If you're not doing anything, nothing will change. Instead of just tweeting and pointing fingers, Blueface should make sure the boy gets true treatment and assistance if he truly cares. As for Chrisean, she's out here pretending that getting even with Blue is more important than locking down Junior. However, you know what? Blue appears unconcerned. He has been treating her and Junior disrespectfully for some time. So all of this anger management stuff really makes things worse for the person who needs it the most. She has been busy sharing photos of herself with her new partner to convince the world of something. The real questions are starting to come in. including whether Junior will ever get the targeted attention he needs, or if his parents are too busy chasing relationship drama and clout following to notice what is really important on a daily basis. Their actual responsibilities seem to be neglected in favor of new relationships, public feuds, and online flexes. A persistent rumor concerning Megan Thee Stallion and Blueface is also present, along with the baby becoming less noticeable. Is this just another baseless accusation to keep Blue's name in the headlines, or do you believe that they had a real relationship in the past? You now have the opportunity to express your opinions in the comments area. Considering everything that's going on, do you believe Junior will ever get the love and care he needs? Is Chris merely playing the same old game with Blue, or is he actually done? In your opinion, did Megan and Blueface ever have a relationship?